We had two goals on this sunny Friday in December: to find the abandoned airplane of notorious Russian arms dealer Victor Bout, and to have lunch at the highest elevation restaurant in the Emirates. We started out at the Atlantis Hotel. The first leg would take us from Dubai to an abandoned airfield in Al Quwain, halfway up the coast to Oman, where rumor had it we would find this airplane. The palm is connected to the mainland through an underwater tunnel, which leads to a series of 12-lane highways through the city, past the Burj Khalifa, still the tallest building in the world, and eventually to progressively simpler highways in the desert. Of course, no Emirates road trip is complete until one comes across a band of escaped camels. After a bit more desert riding, we spotted the plane up ahead to the left of the highway. We tried to drive into the compound, but were dissuaded by an angry man with a machine gun. So we stopped at the side of the highway and approached that way. In the movie Lord of War, Nicolas Cage plays an American arms dealer who is based on a real-life Russian arms dealer named Victor Bout. The story is that Victor landed his Soviet Ilyushin 76 at this airfield for fuel, but it was a trap, and he was arrested by Interpol. The airfield has since been closed, and the plane now sits here as the home of 1,000 pigeons, still owned by Victor's brother, who apparently owes huge parking fees to the Emirates government. After a gas stop and visit to the Zoom Happy Shopping, we set off for part 2 of our mission. From Al Quwain to Jabal Al Jais, high in the mountains at the north end of the Emirates. More beautiful desert roads, then rock everywhere. With a mosque, of course, 20 kilometers from the nearest town, which has its own mosques. Soon we were winding our way up through the canyon, stopping for the occasional mountain goat, but otherwise climbing and climbing to a pretty impressive elevation. But before we got to the restaurant, we got stopped by guards who wouldn't let anyone pass without a printed reservation, which they then proceeded to make for us. Very nice guys. This restaurant is named 1484 because it is 1,484 meters, about 5,000 feet above sea level. The view is spectacular, and bonus, the food was good too. Also at this location is the longest zip line in the world. You can't see it in the video, but it starts at this peak, goes all the way down, well, let me draw it on a picture. To there. Terrifying, if you ask me. This is one of many similar official campgrounds. Yes, overnight camping. A little different than British Columbia. Driving back down the mountain, we saw many of these mystifying houses built into the sheer rock face with no road in sight. Then, more of the winding canyon road that makes me so very glad we did this on motorcycles. Eventually, we traversed a few more desert roads and arrived in Dubai in time to see the skyline at sunset. Mission accomplished.